Having invented a threat, the Prime Minister, backed by his Home Minister, comes and says, here is our nuclear bomb, beware the whole world, India now is a conquering nation. This is the worst service that you can do for India. What you have done is to create an axis, as my friend Mr. Natwar Singh said, between the United States, China and Pakistan. China was no threat to India. The last war with China was fought 36 years ago. And the circumstances under which that war began and concluded are still surrounded in controversy. The last war with Pakistan was fought 27 years ago. Only in the last year, I was present when Prime Minister Gujral engaged Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, in 2 meetings, in New York and in Edinburgh. He engaged President Clinton in a dialogue, at the end of which President Clinton said, I understand your concerns, and I will visit you and we will continue to talk about it. He engaged Prime Minister Tony Blair in Edinburgh, and when there was so much talk about Britain mediating, thanks to a junior minister's thoughtless remarks, Prime Minister Tony Blair quite candidly said Britain had no intention of mediating between India and Pakistan, and this was a bilateral issue. I was present when these dialogues took place, and I'm sure when he intervenes in the debate tomorrow, he will throw more light. In our judgment, and I say this with firm conviction, China was no threat on the 18th of March. China was no threat on the 19th of March. China was no threat on the 8th of April. China was no threat on the 11th or the 13th of May. You have invented a threat in China.